Hey, Black History Month. Yes.
Yearbook sales.
Our intramural basketball, all that and more in this episode of Actus Live. I'm your host, Mr. Spears.
And I'm your host, Mrs. Cornford.
Good morning.
First up today, we'll be following a Wednesday bell schedule. Don't forget.
Wednesday bell schedule. The student store will be open, and students can use their Chromebooks in the quad area during lunchtime. 8th graders, you will be dismissed first this week.
All week?
All week.
Okay.
Who won did 8th graders win the challenge on last Friday? Yes. They did, huh? Oh, we got to do something about that.
Definitely, yeah.
There's going to be a special something.
Yes. Also, guys, don't forget, yearbooks are still available. You can purchase your copy of the Actus Americana yearbook online or with exact cash in room A4 with Mrs. Coyle.
A4. Yearbooks are... Go ahead.
No, just go for it.
No.
I was going to say they're only $30. And they include the option of you can create 2 custom pages with your personal photos for your copy of the yearbook. So if you're going to do custom pages, those are due by April 14th.
Okay. And be sure to stop by Mrs. Coyle's classroom located in A4 to purchase a yearbook today.
Yeah. Also, plan on coming out and supporting your boys and girls basketball teams as they host Warren Junior High tomorrow, beginning with the girls' game at 4 o'clock.
All right. Go Actus Americans, huh? Hey, February is Black History Month. We'll be spending this month paying tribute to the generations of African Americans who struggled with adversity and honoring their triumphs and contributing to the U.S. history.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
No. Okay, well, beginning tomorrow, we'll celebrate Black History Month with a segment called Who Am I? So we're going to share some clues about an individual's story and accomplishments, and you'll see if you can identify who we are talking about.
All right. Chiefus.
Okay,
right?
y'all yes.
Hey, you want to talk to them about what's coming up on Thursday? We're going to be dealing with some students.
Yeah, so tomorrow, as you know, second quarter grades came out. So tomorrow, Mr. Spears and I are going to call in 8th graders who are at risk of possibly not graduating. So
due to
a lot of different things, actually not only academics, but participating in graduation. The privilege of that has to do with attendance as well. So we'll be calling you guys in and just reminding you still have time to end this year strong, and we really want to help and encourage you to do that. So tomorrow we're going to be getting more serious with you guys and calling you in and just really kind of setting up a plan to be successful.
Exactly. There is still time for you folks, but it's getting down to the wire. Some of you are on the razor's edge. It includes also those of you who have not been attending school on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So we'll be having conversations with both academic and those who have multiple absences, because those two can get you excluded from the end of the year activities. Also, I was talking with Mr. Poster, and one of the things that we're seeing a lot of is kids are the dress code. We've been pretty lenient at times with having conversations with some folks, but some folks are still continuing to do that. So this week especially, we're hitting dress code heavy. So if you are you sagging or you're not wearing the appropriate stuff, you have holes above the knees or whatever the case may be, we're not going to ask any more questions at this point. We're just going to give you a detention notice and have you go change your clothes at that point because you already know it's already almost
the rules,
the end of the third quarter, or getting close to
it's almost mid-third quarter, actually. Next week, I believe, is progress for third quarter, so it's going to go quickly.
Absolutely.
So you guys all know.
And anything else that's going around on campus that behavior-wise, we're noticing a lot of kids are huddling around or hanging around campus after school or before school. We're going to be sweeping. If we see you anywhere near our school site, we're going to round you up and bring you in. And if you have impact and you are around our campus at the time, guess what? We're going to bring you in there. We possibly will give you an additional day of impact because you shouldn't be here on campus at that time.
So what are the times they should be on campus?
Campus technically opens up at 8:15, but if somebody wants to come in for breakfast, 8 o'clock. So we're seeing kids that are hanging around the corners. We're going to snatch every last one of you because if you're anywhere near our campus, you're on our property. So my suggestion to you is stay home and walk to school a little slower, but make sure you don't arrive here before the time that you need to be on campus. And then in the neighborhood. Also, We've also had conversations with our neighbors.
Yes.
They've been helpful with us, and they're going to be looking out for students who are just hanging around our campus, who should be going home, and they're going to let us know. And a lot of those have cameras, so we're going to be getting the camera footage. We had a couple camera footage on some issues that came up on our campus before, and it was very, very helpful. But we have some good neighbors.
We also have, some of the neighbors have also kind of let us know that sometimes students are leaving trash around the neighborhood or in their yard. So that's another way to be respectful and responsible. So we want not only our school, but our neighborhood, we want to make sure we're being respectful of everybody.
Absolutely. And finally this morning, a shout out to Mrs. Vigil.
Oh, Mrs. Vigil.
And also Mrs. Coyle.
And Mrs. Coyle.
Birthday today.
Happy
So
birthday.
wishing them a happy birthday today. So let's honor America with flag salute. Please stand. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mrs. Cornford, what is for lunch today?
Yes, lunch today is chicken and vegetable pot stickers in teriyaki sauce.
They are
That sounds
delicious,
good.
man. Make sure that, go ahead.
Vegetable fried rice, cucumbers with ranch, and 100% fruit juice Italian ice.
Nice.
And
for
Italian ice.
breakfast tomorrow, it's sunrise pork sausage and cheese sandwich, fresh pears, fruit juice, cereal of your choice, and
La
milk.
leche.
La leche. Line 2 is the same with entree with a salad bar. But
Yes.
today, make sure, you, ladies and gentlemen, that you raise your hand. We need an accurate count because what's happening is folks are not raising their hand. They're coming in to eat lunch. So Miss Mel says that she's gonna plan for the number that we have, and if kids don't show up for that, or more kids show up, they're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, that
They're gonna have to
happened
wait.
yesterday.
And today is gonna be a little bit different because it takes a long time for her to cook those chicken and vegetable pot stickers. They're delicious, by the way. So if you're gonna eat lunch today, make sure you raise your hand. Thank you for tuning in to Access Live.
All right, remember to act respectfully, responsibly, and honestly today.
Tune in next time as we once again cover the headlines that matter to you. Have a great